You think your dash cam sees everything? Well, think again. The DS18 EAGLE-F3 dash cam is the three-way camera that sees everything. You got a front, you got an inside, and you got a rear recording in 4K HD at real time. With the built-in Wi-Fi, a Bluetooth app, GPS, parking sensor, record sound, front 4K camera, inside HD camera, and rear HD camera makes this EAGLE-F3 the best dash cam all around. And installing it is easier than you think. I'm gonna go through some steps so you guys can see how easy it is to install from the front to the back. Then we're gonna do a test run so you guys can see how clear this dash cam is. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna power it up through the cigarette lighter, and then we're gonna look for the best spot where you wanna install dash cam. Make sure it's not in your way, make sure it's not disturbing anyone, and you're recording the inside and you're recording the front the perfect way. So we're gonna line it up and see where we're gonna put it with the 3M tape. As you can see, Diego picked the right spot. Now we're removing the tape and we're setting it up right there. Now we disconnect the camera so we can start running the wires. In this case, we're using the camera. The power output we're going to use is a cigarette lighter. So the first we're going to do is we're going to remove the trim panel. We're going to run the wires behind the airbag all the way so it won't interfere, just in case you do have an accident. The wires are not going to be in the way of the airbag. Then we're going to go and close everything up. We're going to drop the wires, make sure the wires are long enough to connect to the camera, and then we're gonna go step 2, which is passing the wires through the headliner all the way to the back. This is the wire that includes the rear camera with its trigger, and then we're going on the bottom, which is gonna run the wire that goes into the cigarette lighter. You can see Diego here is covering up the trim, putting the wire through the headliner, closing it up right away. Now we're going to move to the center of the vehicle. We're going to take out the rubber gasket and we're putting it right through the headliner. Nice and easy. And we put the gasket back in. Then we go towards the back where we're going to put all the way towards the trunk. You can see we opened it up, we tucked it in. Now with a trim remover, we open up the headliner through the rear, take out the rubber gasket, which is where the wires from the original factory vehicle go through, and we're gonna run that wire through there. You can use either a snake, or in this case, Diego's not using a snake, it's a short loom, so it's easy to go through the wire. Just have to have a little bit of patience. All right, as you can see, it's in. We're gonna close the bottom part. We're not gonna close the top part yet because we still have to remove this plastic trim. So you grab the trim, you remove it gently without breaking the tabs. We remove it completely so we have full access. Diego's running the wire easily. Now we can close it up. Make sure it's nice and tight so water won't go in. Now we're going to remove the side trim as well so we can go all the way. This is if you want to connect the trigger, so when you put reverse, the camera automatically goes into reverse mode. We're going to connect it right there to the reverse bulb so it triggers the camera right away. This always goes, the red wire always goes to the positive of the bulb. So when you put in reverse, it'll automatically switch the camera into reverse mode.
no matter what function you have the camera on. All these step-by-steps you can find in our instructions manual. It's an easy, super easy task. We connect it. Close it up and we're set to go. If you don't want to install this trigger wire, it is not necessary. In this case, we wanted to install so we can show you guys its functions. Trigger is connected. Now we tuck in the wires back all over again. Close it and start closing up all the trim panels. Now we're gonna set the camera on the rear window, right in the center. And the other wire that we tucked in goes connected directly to the camera. These are the easy steps you have to follow. It's an easy guide to install this camera. You can do this at home, you can take it to an audio shop, but it's very easy, very useful to have all 3 cameras installed with the EAGLE-F3. All right guys, camera set up. Now let's take a drive. As you guys can see, it looks crystal clear. The screen is small. It's all the way on the passenger side, but look how nice and clean it looks. So I did the front drive. It looks amazing. I'm on the driver's side. My camera's on the passenger side. It's not meant to distract you, but I could see clearly that you can see the image, you can see everything, and it's recording. So I'm safe if something happens to me. Now we're gonna switch to the backup camera. I'm gonna put reverse here. Awesome. Then I'm gonna switch it here. And you guys can see I have the trucks in the back, and I'm gonna do reverse. All right, guys, we did the reverse. Now we're gonna do the inside camera. You guys can see my phone's there in my hands, and you can see inside the vehicle right there. And this is the function I was telling you guys. All 3 cameras. So you got right there the front, you got the rear, and then you got the inside camera right there. All right guys, I showed you the dash cam, the DS18 EAGLE-F3. 3 cameras built in for the front, the rear, the inside. Easy to install, easy to use. As safety purposes, records all the time. What else can you ask for? It's a great dash camera. Make sure you guys check it out. I'm Mr. DS18. We like it out, baby.